Good evening, Ace here. Stand by for some good footage, ladies and gents. Here we go. Two large giants there. We just missed. Three. So I'm going to pause this and go back, and then we'll go back forward. Okay, at the very beginning, right when the light turns on and pops up, watch this. Right there. If you look right here, there's a huge giant right there. You can see his eye right there, sticking above the tree there, above the canopy there. So there's two of them here, actually three. So I'm going to move that forward just a hair, bump it forward. Yeah. Okay. Now the giant is right here. There's his eye showing. Right? His other eye's right here. But this right here is a juvenile giant. Right? There's his eyes. And a juvenile giant, they're huge, even as a juvenile. Um, they're a lot bigger than your regular Sasquatches, even as a juvenile. Okay, so you got that giant, and then there's another one. He's right here, but it's hard to see. I'm gonna move the camera forward a little bit so you can see him. And then the third one is right here. He's a mid-level size one, which we'll see him better too. Let me move this camera around where we can see him a little better. Okay. Just a second here. That's good enough there. One second. Let me back up just there. Yeah. Can't tell if that's. There was another one right there. It looked like. I'll try this one more time and then I'm moving on. I won't spend much more time on it. Here's the third giant. He's laying down right there. You can see his eye. He gets up and moves later on in the footage. Okay, maybe this is where it's further up, I guess. Well, he's up there. Um, I think maybe I took a photo of it. I'll show the photo after this footage is done. But he's huge. Okay, here we go. Yeah, whistling. You see him right there? And we missed a bunch of them right there. Okay. So, excuse me. Just a second here. There's one right here peeking around that tree. See his white teeth? He's leaning around the tree there watching me. See his chest and his arm hiding right there. Further on. Okay. Right when it starts downhill here. Wait a minute. Alright, here we go. Okay, right here's one. Down here. If I remember right, there's one right here at this tree. There's a couple of them if I remember right. Here you go, the light. Okay. So you see this one way back in there. He's got his mouth gaped open. Um, bear with me here. There should be one right here somewhere. Oh, right here at this tree. He's huge. Just a second though. We're going to see a couple more here. There's one right here behind the tree. So you'll know where to look once the light moves over that way. Here we go. And back it up just a hair. Right there. Okay, you can see him better. You can see his nose and his eyes there. Right there. There's one right here, looking back. Which that it'll get more focused here in a minute. So we'll be able to see him better. There's two peeking around the tree right there. Alright. There's one right here. You see him? Just a second here. So his face goes like, his conical head goes like that. He's got a little juvenile right here. So you see his nose, his eyes, and his wide mouth. Standing right behind the tree. And looks like there might even be another one right here in front of him. There is. You can see the eye right there. Another Sasquatch there. So there's two of them right there. There's a third one. That's a juvenile. Alright. So there's a couple right there, right behind the tree. Let me see. I think that's one right there too. The good one we ain't even seen yet. It's the one we're getting ready to see here in a minute. When the light shines further over there, we'll get a good chance to see that other one that's down here. Okay. Right here is a massive one right here. Right here. You'll see there's two actually there. Two large Sasquatch right by the tree there. So here we go. Okay. Let me do another quick look here. Okay, you can see this one here. His head's popped up. Here's one. I got him on blast with that light. Right here's one. Well camouflaged. Just a moment here. I'm pretty sure there's one right there as well. This whole tribe of them down here. Let me see. His face is showing up here a little bit better. See him there. One right there. See his eyes there above the vegetation. His eyebrow ridge there. Let me see some. See his eyebrow ridge. His eyes. Or that could be his cheeks and his eyes can be right there. I'm not real sure. Not enough light to tell. Okay, right here, this is starting to come in a little better here. So, what we got going here, I'm going to take a picture of this so you can see. We got one giant Sasquatch right here. He's massive, right? You can see his eyes there. His nose, his mouth. Oh, shit. His mouth. And then we got another one right here, sideways, side profile view. Now he rotates back and forth, so I'm not real sure which way he is right there, right now, but I think it's like that. Which we'll see better as we get the light. You'll see this other one here, he'll turn his face and try to hide as best he can, but he's right there. Um, this one here is facing sideways, I believe, at the moment. Okay, let me see here. I'll get some more light over there in just a minute. Here's one right here, another Sasquatch. One there. Let me see here. One there. Look at his fang teeth. Wow, look at that. Alright. So there's quite a few in there. Now look at this guy. Man, he's a monster, dude. He's freaking huge. That Sasquatch is a giant. Probably a mid-sized giant, but he is massive. Look how big his head is. It is absolutely monstrous. Watch him blink. His fang teeth right there. Look at this one's face right there. They're getting that thick vegetation, man. They're just, look at his eyes showing up here. Look at this one here hiding, well hidden. See his eyes, his nose, his mouth. He's just well hidden in that thick vegetation. It's just amazing. There's one right here, right down in that thick underbrush. They like to get as low to the ground they can get most of the time. Um, there's a couple little ones right there. Let's see here. There's a little one right there sitting down. Right there. This is my dog snore. Sorry about that. It looks like there's one back here too. I can't tell. We'll see. There's one right there. Look at that. Eyes showing up there. That one looks like a Dogman. Look at that snout on that guy. And it looks like he's got ears right there. I'm not so sure if that ain't a Dogman. It kind of looks like one. Dogman with the Sasquatch, which they run together in their tribes sometimes. Look at the claws on this one here. Look at these claws on his foot or hand, one of the two. I think that's his foot. Propped up over that way. Or a hand, but right here's a Sasquatch covered in full vegetation. His whole body's covered in vegetation right there. And there's a Sasquatch right there, a tan-faced Sasquatch. See his eyes? I bet that's his hand right there. He's got his hand up over that vegetation, but he's sitting right there. Another Sasquatch. He's bent way down. But that's what that is. You just can't hardly see him. They conceal themselves so well. But yeah, I'm leaning toward this being a dog man. Look at the snout on him and the ears. And sometimes, they got hybrids and stuff, See, then here's a Sasquatch right in front of him. See his snout and his eyes and stuff. Look at this one now. Wow, check that out. There's one here. This entire tribe must have been down that little valley, man. There's that one. Wow, you can see his left eye coming in better there. Let's see if I can get that to come in a little bit better there. That's a dog man right there too, with them red eyes. That is absolutely a dog man. There is a set of dog men in here with these Sasquatch, for sure. I think that might be a dog man there too. They're just concealed so well. So let's keep going here for a minute. Let me see something. Sorry about that. It hurts a little raspy to see me. I'm going to kick this footage up further here and see. The dog is guzzling water. Anyways, that's it for that. Also, I wanted to show you some images that I got from earlier, from some footage of this little baby juvenile. And man, this footage is so amazing. It really is. Hold on just a moment here. I wanted to show this footage to you before I forget. Okay. He's right here. He's with his dad or relative or whatever, but look at this little guy. I mean, he's got dark fuzzy hair, so uh, so basically he's like this. You can see his little eyes right there, and he's got his hand up here. You can see his little knuckle, and he's grabbing that honeysuckle and sucking on it. He's chewing on it right here. Alright, and then he's got his little foot propped up right here. Absolutely amazing, man. To have a picture of a baby juvenile that close. Look at that. You see him sucking on that vegetation. His little face. You see his little nose. See his hand. Cute as a button, man. Look at that. I've not done any enhancements to this, but when they're little tiny like that, plus that fizzy hair, I mean, that's about as good as you're going to get right there on a camera zoomed in. Absolutely amazing. You can see the little bridge of his nose right there. And he's got his lips up around that. You can see a little hairline around his chin. Alright, he got his eyes, he's got his little nocturnal shade lenses on his eyes and just his hair. Now, there it looks like there's another guy here, side profile view. But the adult is right here. You see his eyes. See his eye coming in there real good. His nose. He's leaning down looking at the camera. Well camouflaged. But look at that. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. I got that image. That one's a little distorted. Let's see if he moved a little bit. He didn't. There's another one up here. Look at his little eyes. Another little baby on top of him. Absolutely cute. That's last year's baby, and this is this year's baby. That's this year's baby, and this is last year's baby for that family right there. Absolutely amazing, man. Bringing their kids around like that. Just not really hiding them either. You know, look his eye right there is starting to open up a little bit. You see the freckles on his face. Beautiful. And then there's a little one right here. Look at this. Look at those eyes coming through. So, I'm probably going to take my dog out. He's bugging me to go outside. So, I'm going to kill the video at that right there. So, I'm going to turn the video off. I'll do a follow-up video on this little guy here. Man, he's just something. Uh, Absolutely amazing. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. Peace.